All right, yo, what's up, guys? It's Dukes. We're gonna be doing another trade recap. It is Wednesday, April 30th, 2025. Maybe like the 1 millionth day in a row I haven't taken a trade. Absolutely horrendous. PA was a little confusing this morning, but it got a little bit better. Just didn't meet my conditions, didn't meet my trade requirements to take a trade. So I'm completely fine with not taking a trade again. But we're going to go top-down analysis, see what I was looking for from the higher time frame, and talking about the weekly profile. The weekly profile is how I base all my where I base all my trades off of. If you didn't know, I was looking for a bullish weekly profile, so an open, low, high, close. Today we made low of week. I have been looking for this daily. Let me just erase all this bullshit. All right, I've been looking for this daily fair value gap to get hit all week. Monday and Tuesday it did not hit it. Wednesday we have officially made low of week and finally hit EQ of this 4-hour range. And so as soon as that happened, although I was bearish going into this morning session to this 4-hour sell side and this daily fair value gap, I actually was looking for lower. I thought there was a possibility of rebalancing this 4-hour fair value gap right here. That, of course, did not happen, and as soon as I realized that we were getting bullish price action out of equilibrium of the range, I decided, okay, shorts are off the table. I'm going to flip my bias to longs. Now, although there was maybe one entry, it didn't meet my requirements, and I was actually waiting for another condition to be hit, so no trades were taken. But yeah, EQ of this 4-hour range was balanced, and this daily fair value gap in this 4-hour sell side was taken. I am expecting a bullish week, so we finally made low of week here on Wednesday, as well as I believe, and I think we're going to continue higher. But yeah, 9:30 ended up just ripping down, taking out that sell side daily fair value gap, and then right here at 10 a.m. we swept the previous 4-hour low right here and the previous 15-minute candle. So a lot of 4-hour power 3 traders were looking at this bearish 15-minute fair value gap. The reason I didn't want to take it, one, is because we swept out the previous 15-minute candle low and then ended up going higher, but also the previous 4-hour low, and we hit this daily fair value gap. So bearish trades would have just been a scalp to the already current 4-hour low, but in my opinion it was protected because it swept the previous 4-hour low and we just hit EQ of the range. So I know a lot of people were looking at this 15-minute fair value gap and also this 15-minute order block right here. Although these were two decent PD arrays, for shorts, they didn't end up playing out. And I was actually looking to use one of these PD arrays to continue short. Of course, you don't want to catch the falling knife. This price action is super, super heavy to the downside. And so if you are trying to long this, I mean, congratulations to you if you caught the bottom of this and caught 300 points, but that's just not how I trade. I'm going to go with the trend. I'm going to go with order flow, and trying to catch a falling knife is just not in my playbook. But what I was looking for here, actually, as you can see, we had made a low, high, lower, low, higher, high right here. So this 15-minute order block actually turned into a breaker block, and we had this 15-minute fair value gap right here aligned with this breaker block. So that right there is a unicorn. If you don't know what a unicorn is, it's just a breaker block overlapped with a 15-minute fair value gap. So what I actually wanted to see was for the 10:45 15-minute candlestick to open up lower inside of this fair value gap right here. Right here, preferably make some structure, take out an internal low, make a CISD, and then continue to equilibrium of the range, and then probably SMT with this swing right here. That's really what I wanted to see, or maybe this one, but that was the condition that I was looking for, and it just didn't end up happening, which is okay. I know some people took this 1-minute CISD off of this 15-minute breaker right here. me personally, I don't really take trades off of breakers, although they are a good confluence. I'm usually just using them to read price action, but a lot of my A plus setups do form off the 15-minute fair value gap. And this is a 1043 CISD, so what can we expect? 1045 is opening up very soon, and so we could expect it to sweep out the previous 15-minute candle low and tap into that fair value gap to rebalance it and then continue higher. Right now it's kind of just a slow chop up, so nothing really to be seen, and it did not hit the fair value gap, so I didn't take a trade. But this was a good day of being able to change your bias and understanding, hey, we were bearish PD rays were getting disrespected. We didn't want to go lower. It was low probability anyways. So I'm going to flip my bias bullish, because if you zoom out on the higher time frame, we just made low of week. If we're expecting a bullish week, we have Monday and Tuesday accumulation, Wednesday manipulation, low of week, and then Thursday will probably distribute, and Friday will cap it off somewhere into this range. But yeah, you zoom out on the higher time frame and you follow your plan there, and everything will go accordingly. Or at least you hope so, right? You never know what the market's gonna do. But yeah, that was my draw coming into the morning. It was actually really hard after EQ got hit. I didn't really know what was gonna happen. I was still gonna try to go for shorts, but these two bearish PD rays, this order block that turned into a breaker, and this 15-minute fair value gap kept getting disrespected. So I was not going to take any shorts there. They were just low probability, especially because of this candle sweep and then close above. Just really nothing A plus. But yeah, that's it. The past 3 morning sessions, I have not taken a trade, and I'm completely fine with that. I'm staying on my hands, waiting for A plus setups. They're going to be light bulb setups. They will appear in front of my face. I will take it. I will smack it, and I will rinse the market for everything that it has, because I'm staying patient, and it will reward you that way. Trust, the market is here to take your money, not to make you money. But yeah, if you guys want more trade recaps like this, subscribe, like, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.